What's going on, JW Faction? My name is Josh Williamson. So for this little video recipe, I'm going to show you how to make French fried onions. Don't get these confused with onion rings, okay? They're not the same thing. And I personally think that these are better than onion rings. Don't get me wrong, onion rings are delicious, okay? And I actually have a video recipe planned on them sometime in the future. But anyways, French fried onions, very easy to make. Don't take that much time to do it all, and they taste amazing. So let's get started. So to start this recipe off, I have 2 large sweet onions. And I've got a mandolin slicer here, and yes, this is I do have 2 different mandolin slicers, that is true. I actually have 3 rather, but I like using this one in particular for French fried onions because it gets to the perfect thinness. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to simply slice the onion into really thin slices. This is how thin they should be right here. Yes, they do resemble an onion ring a little bit, but it won't later on. Alright, so now that all the onions are cut up really thin and my eyes are on freaking fire, what you want to do now is put them in a big bowl and cover them all with buttermilk. Make sure they're swimming in it. After that, what you want to do is put this in the refrigerator for 1 hour. So while the buttermilk and onions are sitting in the refrigerator, what I'm going to do now is start on a seasoned flour coating. Now in this bowl, I have 4 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. The other seasonings, I'm not really going to measure. I'm just going to eyeball some. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some black pepper to the flour, some garlic powder, and some onion powder. And then just whisk everything together. The onions are now done soaking, and I'm just going to take a very small handful of the onions and coat them in the flour. Do not add all the onions at once, okay? Because I've learned that the hard way. Just make sure that all the handful that you put in is very well coated in the flour. Alright, so next, get your deep fryer or a deep pot filled with oil with a thermometer in it and preheat it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. And I'm using canola oil, by the way. After the oil is preheated, take a handful of the flour-coated onions and drop them into the oil very gently. And you want to let them fry until they turn a golden brown color. Perfect color. Then just let them drain on some paper towels to take up the excess oil, and repeat the process with the rest of the onions and flour that you have, and I'll come back and I'll show these off for presentation. Alright, our French fried onions are done. Like I said, they were really easy and simple to make, don't take that much time to do it all, and they taste amazing. In my opinion, I like these a lot better than onion rings. I mean, I like onion rings, don't get me wrong, and I'm thinking about doing a video recipe on them sometime in the future, but these are a lot more addicting, and listen to this crunch. Every time I start eating these, I can't stop. But if you tried these out, leave in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought, whether you liked it or you hated it. If you liked this video, thumb it up, hate this video, thumb it down, and be sure to subscribe to become a member of the JW Faction on Jerry 10,000 subscribers. See you later.